Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gift Since Night 2. Give you guys the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspiration quotes by me. We're playing this back at again. Alright, so great news being a Keyshia Cole fan. I've been a huge Keyshia Cole fan since day one. I have all of her albums. I love her music. Man, it's been pretty much a journey for Keyshia Cole, and just seeing how her talent really spoke for itself, and really like her music, everything about her, like she literally really like broke the barriers in R&B music as well. And of course, you know, for Keyshia Cole, she really represented like Oakland to the fullest. And I love Keyshia Cole so much. It's like I remember going back down memory lane when I heard of Keyshia Cole. I remember this boy in my class, and he would always be singing her songs and her music. And I remember when she came out like early back in 2004, and like I said, you know, she is still relevant. She has put out, I know she's put out at least like 7 albums in her music career. I think 6 or 7 albums, but I have all of her music. Such a down-to-earth artist, and what really got me to Keyshia Cole and, you know, her music is just like her authenticity and that real talent and that star power that she had. And of course, you know, her influences from other artists. I know, of course, Mary J. Blige, one of her huge influences, and I'm a huge Mary J. Blige fan, so I love Mary J. Blige and Keyshia Cole neck and neck, because when it comes to like black queens and, you know, someone that paved the way for you, and then you're another one artist coming up in the game, and, you know, like it opened the doors for you to really, you know, do well in music. So Keyshia Cole has always been like one of my favorite artists as well. So great news. I found out that she recently just signed a new management deal, and like I said, you know, I'm very happy that Keyshia Cole, like I said, she has been taking like steps to, you know, elevate her music career. She has hits to her name. She has a really big catalog. She is underrated, but like I said, I'm gonna tell you something about Keyshia Cole. She came out where like R&B like was really progressing, and really she came out with something new, something different. You know, and Keyshia Cole always has been like the kind of artist that like she experiments with her music. And she also stood, you know, she stayed true to herself and her art too, because I feel like with her sound, she had like that R&B hip hop sound, and, you know, even the West Coast music too, you know. So it's like she was able to really take the reins of her music and really, you know, perfect her craft and really make quality music and really make quality albums, period. You know, and like she always have been like the kind of artist that like really always, you know, wanted to reinvent herself. And she's more like that R&B soul hip hop vibe of, you know, artist. And she also paved the way for other artists, you know, that came after her, you know. So of course, you know, Keyshia Cole to me is another veteran in the music game. I would say she is an icon, legend. I feel like even for her being a huge fan of Keyshia Cole, is like, it's amazing to see how, you know, she lasted over 10 years in the music business and more, along with her other peers in the music business that I have supported. I have all their albums as well. So I feel like, with that being said, I'm so glad that, you know, she pushed through. You know, she made really good music. Her, you know, just her overall sound and her look and her appeal. And I like that, you know, she's been, you know, pretty much, I know her personal life, you know, she's been, you know, taking care of her family, balancing her music career and her personal life and her work life, and so that's cool. But when I found out that she signed a new management deal, and also she is reuniting with Ron Fair. Now, Ron Fair, if you guys don't know of him or haven't heard of him, Ron Fair, he is a veteran A&R executive in the music business. He is also a record producer and arranger. He is also a record engineer, and he's a songwriter. So I remember watching her documentary series, her reality show, Keyshia Cole, the way it is. We know OG Keyshia Cole fans, we already know. We grew up watching Keyshia Cole, you know, how she talked about her story, her background, where she came from, how she had a passion, you know, a passion in music, how she used her personal story to ignite that fuel and passion in music and really, you know, changed the game in music and became a huge household name for herself. So seeing Keyshia Cole evolve over the years, it's been really cool as a fan to see her grow and evolve and push her artistry and also stay true to her art as well. But I'm so glad that, you know, it's been a while since she put out her last album called 1111 Reset, and that album was a pretty good album. I had the album in my CD collection, but it's really cool that, like, after all these years, you know, Keyshia Cole, she continued to really make music and stay consistent and make, you know, good music for her fans. And also, you know, I know when it comes to artists, you know, finding their sound, finding themselves, it takes, you know, a while for them to really, like, you know, get into the creative zone and really let their music speak for itself. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, I am missing like real talented artists nowadays. I'm missing like real talented artists really like getting the accolades. And, you know, like I said, when it comes to music, with me, it's kind of like I've always been like a, you know, a huge music fan, and I've always been that kind of fan that I've always supported my artists through thick and thin. So with that being said, Lon Fair, he pretty much, like I said, when it comes to like people in the music business, they have connections, the right connections. He has always supported Keyshia Cole. He has always supported her. So for them two to get together and reunite, you know, him as an A&R executive, you know, for the direction of her new album, and have a game plan for her new album that I'm sure she's currently working on or have been working on. But I know in between she had to find like a new opportunity when it comes to like in a new management and a management deal. And listen, like I said, you know, when it comes to artists, you know, in the music business, it's like I've always been the kind of fan, like I've been patient and I know about the music industry. I talk about the music industry. I know what's up, but it's really cool to see people that saw like your talent and really, like I said, saw like that gift that you have in your music. Same thing how I said about the guy and what's his name, Andre Harrell. Perfect example. Andre Harrell, he will always be missed. That man, he really saw talent. He gave other artists a chance. He gave them opportunities to, in a good way, you know, to like make sure they network the right way to get themselves out there and become household names. Even my other favorite artist of all time too, Mary J. Blige. That's a perfect example because he saw that talent and he saw that natural gift that she had. So with Lon Fair, it's like when it comes to, you know, real talent nowadays, there are good people in the music business that they have the sources, they have the connections to really help these artists. And like I said, I know about how some artists, they have all this talent in the world, but because, you know, we know what, you know, all the stuff that be going on, it's like they have to get with the right people that they know what's going on, and good connections as resources to help them, and to really help them maneuver in the, you know, music business, to help them like, you know, like know where to go and really elevate their music career and how to protect their brand, how to protect their image, their marketing, everything. And there's good people out there, like I said, no matter who they are. So I really love to see people that they know what's up when it comes to talent and all that stuff, because like I said, you know, when it comes to good music is good music. You know, and I feel like seeing how Keyshia Cole, you know, she was able to connect with her fans, and, you know, watching, you know, her documentary and watching her reality show, she was always, like I said, she was the kind of artist that she knew what she was capable of. I mean, she was humble, she came from humble beginnings, but I feel like, you know, she really pushed through. So I am so happy that she is reunited with Lon Fair, And I know, like I said, since everything is adding up, and since everything, is going to like the flow, it's like for her, I'm so excited for the new album. I don't know when it's coming out. She probably most likely might release this album this year or next year. So of course, I'll always ride out for Keyshia. I'm a huge Keyshia Cole fan. And like I said, when it comes to artists that I've been, supporting since day one, and I've always looked forward for a new music project, I've always looked forward for a new album, an EP, a mixtape, because I know that when it comes to like artists, finding themselves, finding their art, having artist development, it takes a while for these artists to really build up, their momentum, to really build up their stamina, to really stay consistent. And also, we gotta allow them to be creative, let them be themselves, let the music speak for itself. So with that being said, I'm so ready for new Keyshia Cole. I'm ready for the new Keyshia Cole album. I'm ready for the new era of Keyshia Cole. So whenever that happens, I'm going to be there to support Keyshia Cole. And, that's it. So with that being said, this is really good news for her, because I feel like Keyshia Cole, to me, when it comes to R&B music, Keyshia Cole is one of these like R&B artists that like she really has always been about the music, and she always have been like, in my opinion, like the underdog too, because I know when it comes to like artists, like how people, they try to downplay people's success and all that, but we ain't having it over here, because Keyshia Cole got hits. Keyshia Cole has pretty much built a household name for herself from the ground up. And I'm really proud of Keyshia Cole for like keep making music for herself and the fans, because she always puts out good music. I mean, really, going back to her albums, there's not really one Keyshia Cole album that she made a bad album. My favorite Keyshia Cole albums, in my opinion, her debut album, The Way It Is, I would say her sophomore album, Just Like You, her third album, A Different Me, I would say her fifth album, Woman to Woman. Yeah, those are my favorite Keyshia Cole albums, because really, out of 7 albums, yeah, she's made 7 albums in her music career. Keyshia Cole's catalog of like R&B, soul, hip-hop, West Coast music, she really like gained a fan base, and also her artistry, even her collaborations with like other artists, and really, like I said, I feel like Keyshia Cole pretty much, like I said, she's in a lane of her own. So that being said, Keyshia Cole, girl, I'm ready. I'm a huge fan of yours since day one. You already know what's up. Your real fans will always ride out for you. So with that being said, I'm very excited for the new album. I'm so happy that you got new management, so I wish all the best of your success, and keep putting out some hot music. Your fans are ready when you're ready. So with that being said, guys, how do you guys feel about Keyshia Cole getting a new management deal, signing with a new management deal, and reunited with Ron Fair, the A&R executive? And are you guys ready for new Keyshia Cole? Are you guys fans of Keyshia Cole? What do you expect from Keyshia Cole in this new chapter of her music career? And please let me know, what are your favorite Keyshia Cole albums? What are your favorite Keyshia Cole songs? And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Give Sense 92. Please share your thoughts and your opinions as always. Please do not be afraid to like, share, comment, and subscribe down below. Please do not be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Please do not be afraid to hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned on the next episode of Give Sense 92, Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace, goodbye, your girl is exiting out. This Super Saiyan's out.